Hello everyone and welcome to me, Undertaker. You're only gonna see a second good ending and another bad ending. Otherwise, I have to play the game through whole again, so you're only gonna see new things. Otherwise, I don't want to take your time to have fun in the good weather we are having, and most likely also getting sooner. Anyway, I'm going in to play a game and you will see the bad rat ending. It's not a lie, it's a bad rat ending. Oh yeah, I have to like do new. Second playthrough. Oh, it even says it. Oh yeah, big warning. This is a horror game, so have gruesome content and all of that. If you cannot handle it, you have to go away. This is a warning for everyone, even for myself. But it's a game. Wasn't that a cat or? Well, that is new because I went the wrong way.
Sorry, I haven't cleaned up the counter yet. Could you go sit at a table?
We talked to the waiter. I think that was the last one. Now we can check the what is it called? The story again. But which one? The drawings or the other ones? Oh yeah, this was the story. Yeah. Not that. So what will be new? And now he's sad. Apparently. Then the villains were all gone. The boy realized something. He realized he is now was all alone. As much as he tried to lie for attention, I still I am still as alone as even now. No one would ever look at me. I don't like this story. The boy cried in middle the empty village. Cried and the tears felt and felt. Why do I said it like that? Oh, oh well. Well, I got the achievement. That's always something. Back to where I have to go upstairs and further beyond.
Please help us!
Shut up.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah, can we move along? There's no ghosts.
make fun of me.
Yeah. Might be bad spirits and all of that, but no ghost. Otherwise called Ghostbusters. How about that bad of a joke? Yeah. Then we go here. Aha! Yeah. Then we read this. Oh, read. Demons, huh? Come to think of it, how about you read? There, there's, they are, there's an open quote, but not a close one. Maybe there's supposed to be more. Dave seems like a nice person. He hasn't changed at all since then. It's here I'm confused.
What are you doing there?
That is Dave, right?
There's a ladybug.
Nice.
Hey, there sure is. It's cute.
Ah, same fault. God damn it.
So, why are you here?
'Cause my dad died.
I see.
I don't really get it. What does it mean he died? Did Dad go somewhere?
Oh, this is hurting even me. Ah. Oh boy. Here we go again with emotions.
He went above the sky, I guess.
If I took an airplane, could I go see him?
No. Sadly.
I'm too scared to get on airplanes.
There's no need for that. You'll meet him someday.
True.
What's it like above the sky? Can I get there too?
Only if you are a good boy. If you're gonna say that, I'm gonna flip out.
It's a good place, but you can't be going there yet. Only good men can go there.
Kind of the same what I said, but a better version of it.
Good man? Is Dad a good man?
I don't know. Can you tell me something? What kind of person was your dad? Did he play with you a lot?
Yeah, he played with me all the time. Dad likes to fish. He takes me with him, but it's sort of boring. But see, he drives me there, down to the lake. And I like cars, so it's really fun.
Well, okay. No, I haven't seen this.
See, then your dad must be a good man. I'm sure he's waiting for you there, above the sky. Once you become an adult, and a good man, it might be nice if you go visit him.
What the... We have a problem there. At least in my point of story.
My name's Will. Actually, it's William, but everybody calls me Will. Who are you, mister?
That's Dave. Or David.
I'm David. David Hoover.
I still call him Dave. Because I do not mind. His name is David. Just more fun in my head to call him Dave. That's my choice. Okay, move on.
See you, Will.
I don't want to go to this conversation either. That Dave was the one who wrote this letter, but I can't think of anybody else who could have. Why do you think Dave write these letters now? Okay, this is weird. Keith seems to know Dave pretty well. If he say Dave didn't write this, then that is probably true. I actually got the thing.
The rope's a little long. Will, do you have a knife or something? Lend it to me.
This is the bad ending.
Now I'll hang you up and cut open your stomach. That's what Mr. George did, right here. It said so in the notebook, too. It might hurt, but it'll be over quick. Just endure it. Thank you, Will. I'm really glad I met you.
Run!
Is that in the head?
Don't die now. You'll mess up the order. You're supposed to be hanged first. After you're hanged, then... Will, get back here. There's not much point in running. I know this building. I'll catch up quick. So, okay? Come back. Will!
Run!
Is he gone? Keith. It's okay. He's still alive. Keith, alive. I need to go help him. So, the slowness. Hi, Keith. Yeah. That is going to happen to me too. I will be hanged like this. I will be killed. He's going to kill me. It's still a video game. I'm going to die. Yeah, if you are that loudly. Oh no.
No!
That's right. You'll be hanged like this too. It was going to happen sooner or later. Behold, this is what your future is.
No.
Cornered by the irrational, driven to death, you will be next.
No.
No!
Think you will.
I won't be hanged. Never! I'm not like you. I won't end up like you.
Oh no.
I'll do it. If doing nothing will get me killed, then I'll...
You came back. I went pretty far looking for you. Well, let's get started. I'm going to the police station, so I need to be quick. Will? Why? Will? It hurts. My leg hurts.
Shouldn't.
It hurts. My arm. Stop, Will. Don't shoot. No, Rob, help. Please, no. Help.
I will leave.
Serves you right.
You both need help. Oh, well,
This is
now there's only him.
because you left me no other choice.
It's from the game. I couldn't. Well, I could have done better.
I guess it's that simple. It's kill or be killed. If I don't do anything, then someday I'll be driven into a corner and killed.
That phrasing just took me back a long time. I didn't like that.
So then,
Oh no.
anyone who corners me, I'll do this to them. That's right. That's what I came here for, isn't it?
No.
Anyone who makes me or Mom suffer, I won't give them a chance. I'll get rid of them all. That's what I need to do to live.
No. You need medical help.
I'll never be a hangman. David?
Oh no. Don't know.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have disappeared like that.
This is the worst kind of ending I ever seen.
I wanted to talk about something,
At least
but I
with
got too
the bad,
nervous and ran away.
with a bad ending. I shouldn't speak when he speaks. Sorry.
But it's okay now. Okay. Thank you. I'll be fine. I won't get lost again. I'll head there now, David.
I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm not touching anything else, just one button to press forward to a game. Do I like it? No. Can you just say thank you? The cornered rat.
The rope's a little long. Will, do you have a knife? Now I'll hang you up and cut open your stomach.
Oh, thanks.
That's what Mr. George did, right here.
We know.
Thank you, Will.
Don't.
I'm really glad I met.
Keith!
Don't move. I'll untie the rope.
Keith! Keith!
Yeah, okay.
Get up, come on! What do I do? I need to get away from here. But what should I do?
Ah, jeez, I can't stand to watch this. Looks like you've gotten yourself in one heck of a mess while I've been running around, eh, Will?
Pop! Please help me. I don't know what I should do. Tell me.
Use your head. You can't be relying on me forever.
I can't. I can't do anything.
Oh, really? You realize if you do nothing, that guy'll kill you?
I don't want that.
Well, you could always just save yourself.
No! I definitely don't want Keith being killed.
Then you better do something. He'll come back while you're dawdling. Oh, fine. I'll give you a hint. Beat it!
Huh? What are you talking about? I can't run away and leave Keith behind.
Will. You're a clumsy coward. Running's your strong suit, right? Just gotta add a little courage to it.
I'm not good at running. I have like problem running because I'm sitting down too much. Oh.
I've given you enough hints now. To protect the guy, you gotta run. You get me?
No. I don't wanna.
I see what you're saying.
Took so long time last
Tie
time.
this up. I know. I'll look for a weapon.
Don't even think about it. Sure, even a rat like me can bite back at a cat when he's cornered. But what happens after that? Once you taste blood, you'll do it again. Will, you've been kept up in your room, looking out the window, and you felt like that showed you what the world was, so you despaired. You're scared, afraid that man's hanging from the tree outside, wondering if you'll end up like that too. But that window's fogged up. You gotta leave the room on your own 2 feet.
Yep.
So take the first step.
So true.
You're not a guy who's taken by delusions and hurts people. Ain't that right? Show him the funky strength of your fight.
Will,
Keith!
hide somewhere. Look for a chance to get out of here. Don't let Edward find you.
But what are you gonna do? Once he comes back, he might kill you.
You don't have to worry for a grown-up kid. Think about your own safety.
But
Listen. Your father died,
Yeah.
so do what I'm telling you.
And then he's gonna say about his son.
you're right. But I could tell you that
True.
I know your son wouldn't want you to die like that. I'm going to get his attention and lead him away from here. While I...
Stop.
Yeah. And we'll move on.
Keith. I'm glad I can meet.
Will!
Do I get the safe point?
Don't cry. Stop shaking.
You were not there before.
You can do this. You gotta do this. I know you can definitely do this. Yeah, show 'em, Will.
Be there before?
Go show them how you're not a useless brat.
Will.
Hey, asshole! You want to kill me, right?
Yeah.
Dumbass!
That is a bit, Can I get the safe point, please? Please let me get... I was nearly pressing the wrong button. It takes 6 minutes for that. Really? One down and then all of that. This way. So annoying I can't save here. That is... It's always the stairs. Always the stairs, that's my problem. Alright. This is the safety. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Oh no. That was better. Okay. Now for the hardest part of them all. Nope. Didn't feel like it. Nope. Didn't feel like it. There we go.
This way, stupid!
Another safe point, please. I was so worried. I couldn't help but come back, but I wonder if Will still is here. I hope he doesn't yell at me like, "Don't come back." He may be cowardly. Thank you. But he is. But he can get really. But he can really get angry. Kind of cute. In a small animal way, but.
Mr. Keith, what happened? Those wounds.
I nearly hit the spark on the voice. Maybe.
Sophie, lend me a hand.
We never saw this part of the story. I will run as far as I can. I gonna buy time. No. I'm like, no. That was the wrong way. Why can I not remember what way it is? I like did it one take the first time. Somehow. There we go. Finally. Just need to learn to use my eyes.
Will.
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you. Ed, I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts. So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately going to be all alone. You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself. I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too? Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are. You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you.
I'm trying.
Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore. I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do? Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore. Please, listen to what I'm saying.
No.
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I'll never be a hanged man!
Will, are you okay?
Maybe. Who knows anymore?
Sophie!
He definitely didn't cut me like 5 or 6 times, I guess. Because I forgot which way to run out of a forest. It's kind of weird because first time I did it, the forest was easy. And the building was hard. But now it was the opposite. Weird. Oh well. Yeah.
Keith,
You did good. That was pretty cool.
Will!
Huh? Oh. He's-
Jeez, I can't stand to watch this. Don't cry.
Is somebody there?
Over here, Will.
Mr. Rat, you can talk?
Hey, Will. Why are you crying?
It's been a while since Dad died, but I still get really lonely sometimes. I think maybe I'll never see Dad again.
That actually hit the right weird spot. Oh. I should really tell that story someday.
Hey, now. What's crying going to do for you?
Nothing.
Dad's just gone on a long journey. You'll definitely meet him again someday.
Don't like the rat saying it like that.
To get ready for then, you gotta be a real good man, Will.
A real good man?
I was just thinking about how he could escape from this cage, but I'll put that off. I'll be someone you can talk to for a while.
Aw. The rat tried to escape. That's comedy. I need that laugh.
Don't cry all by yourself, Will.
Your stories are always really funny. Oh, Billy talked to me a lot too, but it's a lot more fun talking with you.
Old Billy, eh? Of course that old man's preaching is boring.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Billy since you came. Or Mime, or Murdoch, or Misery.
Yeah, they won't be coming back no more, because I sort of came in their place.
Yeah, that is like a fantasy friend. Kind of like. Oh boy, I have too many things.
What do you mean?
Meetings and farewells come in sets, and it'll be the same for me. Someday I'll leave your side.
You're going away?
Of course. After all, I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place. I'll stick with you for now because you're pitiful, but I'm planning to set out again soon.
How long have it been between those two sessions? That is my question. Because as I remember, a rat can be like 12 years if it's lucky to survive in the stewards. Or yeah, stewards? Yeah, let's call it that.
Don't go. I don't want to be alone. lonely. Dad left me without saying anything. Mom might do the same thing. And people say I'm a weirdo who talks to nothing. I have a few friends at school, but I don't have any friends I could tell the truth to.
Oh.
I'm scared that someday I'll be really, really alone. If that happens, what should I do?
Will. Didn't I tell you? You gotta be a real good man.
It sounds like he said instead of with. Rain. I got caught. Where was my brain going? Oh, it sounds like he said well. Like a fishing well or something like that. Like, well. Kind of weird. Oh well. I should really learn some new words.
A real good man knows there are hellos and goodbyes. He takes action and tries to see the world for himself. Sure, there's a lot of people who will leave you, but there'll be a lot of people you meet too, see?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Will, you realize that? You're a real clever guy. You're not just a scaredy cat.
What do you use term I like to use?
You're super sensitive to your feelings and changes around you. You think hard about even the smallest things.
I really like and dislike the game.
You try to figure out what happens and why it's that way, and you give it a name and make it yours.
Well, not.
Those are your treasures, the essential pillars of your world. But whatever you do, those pillars crumble. You gotta get new ones, or else you can't keep up with the world.
True. That is true.
You gotta meet lots of people, experience lots, and keep your world fresh. Do that and you'll never be alone.
So true.
So listen, Will, you should never despair all alone. You can't hide in your own world.
It is nice and comfortable, I will admit that, but the rat is right, or pub is right.
When you're uneasy, you can always remember me, the super rat who gives your little self courage.
I know. I know, Pop. I knew this moment would come for a long time. It's time for us to part. I know that, but I hope you forgive me for still clinging on to you. It's just, I wanted to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Does your injury still hurt?
That's
It's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still.
cool. Now we are back to.
Maybe it hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not in front of a child, honey.
He's not a child anymore.
Then I guess I can't say no.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
My soul's hurt like hell.
Cells like heels.
I'll bet they do, after all that running around.
Yeah, that is heals. Oh. Does it call souls? Oh.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's nice to meet you. Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet her soon.
I still
I'll
like
go tell
heals.
the doctor you woke up.
I should learn not to press the button and try to talk over. But I still like Helena's voice. I will never get that. That is because of my throat is kind of rusty.
Thanks.
But it's okay.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
He confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now. Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive. We're waiting for him to regain consciousness. Their trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
I'll be okay. I can see what happened. David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now. I'll step out for a second. Take over for me.
I still think I'm gonna get...
David. Ow!
You idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
But, I mean...
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
A day?
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and selfish. You're like your father that way.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little. And don't run this time. Got it?
Okay.
Oh, finally knew things.
Thought you quit smoking.
This is my last one.
Seems he found this in his dad's possessions. Figured he didn't need it anymore, so I took it. This is what got him to come here. You wrote this letter, didn't you?
Why do you think that?
It's your writing.
When have you seen my writing?
Wait, what?
On the paperwork for the world's worst tour. Got a chance to see it after the fact. Why'd you write this to him? Were you trying to threaten him?
You got 1 out of 3. Yes, I'm the one who wrote that.
Wait, oh. So he wrote it. It was not a threat to him. What was the third thing?
But I didn't mean for it to be a threat. And most importantly, it wasn't addressed to Will. It was to my father.
Oh, yeah, right. Brain rot and confusion. Super perfect. Or critical hit. Kind of like.
I really resented my father. I was 14 at the time. I couldn't forgive him for abandoning my frail mother. But one day, when he sent pictures of his child, I had a thought. Sure, I resented my father, But was there any reason to resent this child? You're a demon child. Someday you'll be burning in hell for your sins. That's only the first part.
What?
But you're blessed, because you had a blessed child. Your child gave you light, showed you the way. Go on, you pitiful man. No one's going to blame you anymore. Familiar with it? It's a quote from Detective Crawford, specifically the Hanged Man episode.
Hold the phone. I don't have the phone with me, so that's good. Hold on a second. I read it the first time, so the thing is actually important, that episode of the Detective Granford, apparently, that I don't remember anything about because it must have been like a couple of weeks ago I played it, or maybe a week. So I'm kind of confused about that.
My father liked the show and watched it with me. I figured he would know the line, so I didn't even need to write the rest, but I did include the card as a hint. Any child should be blessed. They shouldn't be burdened with their parents' sins.
True. I like
These
that.
are words of celebration only he would understand. I just hesitated to write the celebratory part. It was sort of meant to be playful.
What?
I'm sure my father must have understood it. That's why he held on to it.
Why'd you call his mother?
It was about money. The money my father left before he left home. I hadn't touched it the whole time. I set aside some for my mom's funeral, but there was a lot left. Then, I remembered Will, still in junior high, so I thought he might need money soon. Shirley told me I could do what I wanted with it, too.
But his fiance.
But before that, I wanted to tell Will about her father, so I called Cindy, but she refused me. She said it was too soon to tell Will what his dad did.
And Cindy is Will's mother. It's gonna be really
But I talked with
confusing.
Cindy again earlier, and she understood.
It's gonna be confusing for me, apparently.
Because when Will finds the path he wants, she doesn't want him to have to give it up because of money.
You can just take the inheritance, you know. You're bound to need it sometime too.
It's stubbornness, plain and simple. I felt like I should support my family with the money I earn, not my father's money. Maybe in spring, I should invite him to a baseball game or something. And if I went with Will to visit his grave, I wonder what our dad would think there in the afterlife.
I'm sure he'd be happy. It's about time for Will to take off. Not going to see him off?
I talked with him plenty earlier. I'm fine.
Right. Me? I'm not sure what I'll do.
How about take it easy with your concussion?
What's the matter?
It doesn't feel good keeping secrets from kids. I get the urge to tell them the truth.
I don't think telling the truth is always a good thing, especially when it's to a kid.
Guess so.
It's cold.
It was the so If I can find that clip of me getting so scared and surprised, you're gonna. Okay. We got that out of our system, I guess.
I'll go on ahead.
Mom? Sorry for worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day. I'm glad that I got to have a proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it.
What
The
happened?
train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
I'm still shocked over the rat.
Will,
Hi, Sophie.
Sophie,
good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop? Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yeah,
What did he say?
if it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you. He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. It made me really happy. Sophie, thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You should really look at people when you thank them.
Yeah.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
I'm sorry we couldn't find your rat.
It's okay. Pop told me all the time. I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place.
Oh yeah, from the other cutscene I didn't see.
He stayed with me because he pitied me. But maybe he thinks better of me after this. So I'm sure Pop set out on his way. I'm guessing Pop won't come back. But maybe somewhere far away we'll meet again. It's really sad to think of it as a final goodbye. But by the time we meet again, I'll be a good man who you won't be ashamed to call his friend.
Right. That sounds good to me. Cold out here. David said once it warms up, he wants to go to a baseball game with you. So come back in spring.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay. Thank you.
What? He sees the rat? I didn't see the rat. Okay. Sometime like what? A tiny little rat, tiny body full of... I cannot read that fast. Going away everywhere on his journey. But ending too. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. Okay. I don't know if... Congratulations to... Okay, fine, we're gonna have the music. Congratulations on getting the second good ending. As the bonus, there are character bios or bios, like a description of the other games of series and mission message from the voice actor. Please enjoy. And we're gonna see those or hear those because I'm a nice person who want to hear them, like I did in the Boogeyman. Once again, thanks for playing the Hangman. No problem. And here we have a quick review of... Yeah, sure. That is the Hangman of David Hooper that I played last time. I'm not gonna read this because this will take me centuries, it feels like, to read. That's good enough to just show it. Ah, that's the Sandman. The picture is kind of different on somewhere else. The horror student Sophie. I would say this one were more an adventure story. There was not much horror about it. But it's also a good game. But this one, the Boogeyman, that was a horror game. Well, it also looks different than that, because I did it all from Steam. Yeah, I bought the games. So view the characters' bios. Yes. William Morton, 14 years old, pregnant David's little brother from another mother. Cowardly, but he can... What? But he can get angry. Very sensitive and imaginations... active? Imaginative? Okay. Just call him Hans Christian Andersen instead. He has a lively fantasy also that likes the crypt in the head. His father died when he was 6, so his life would live with his mother. Since talking to the hanged man, he became able to conceive with strange entrance, strongly destruction. I really have to learn to read better. Destruction other people and doesn't speak his thoughts even to his mother or friends. Save pups from the mousetrap in elementary school. Okay. And has been with him since. That rat have been like 8 years. It still have 4 years in it. I think got fed and all of that. Okay, sure. Elementary school and have been with him since then. By the way, he figured if he got a call from his mom, he chicken out and come back home, so he left his phone at home. And that's understandable. Pop. That is fair is unknown. A self-determined, well-traveling super rat. Sure thing. Apparently travels the world, so he knows a lot. Will's best friend. I read that wrong. Will is best friend who he rescued from the mouse trap. Then he got caught. His right leg was a little crooked, and some fur cut off. He treated well things from a place of experience. I would have thought he was older. Fair enough. Edward Hazard, a young man with a stutter. He got a gentle personality and likes animals, but he trusts in rules on his own deceiving, and snap when there are violence. At a young age, his alcoholic father lost his job, and then were driving out of their written house. Okay. So they stayed at the Deep Woods shelter for about a year after killing his father. Still weird to read that. He hid there while his brother helped. After he arrested, he changed with the third-degree murderer and was sentenced 10 years of society or prison. That's fair. So that is 3 years between. Alright. Older brother, nervously but thoughtful of his brother, has a habit of looking away from people when he lies. Aye. After graduating middle school, he got a job at a factory to escape his violent alcoholic father. She is married and his wife is pregnant. Oh yeah. Since he left Ed behind with their father, he blames himself for the murder, and that on those want to somehow let Ed go free. After Ed is arrested, he found guilt of insisting on his escape and got 3 years of hard labor. That is like 3 years in prison, right? It must be. Okay, Keith is nearly 14. The Boogeyman's princess, the dictator in the lawyers and Homer's diversion, calm and not burdened by anything with a sharp tongue. He's married, and his only son died in a traffic accident, and we know that from the Boogeyman. At least I remember that. And also remember that from the game. Dave until drinking buddies. What? Oh, Dave is until drinking buddy. Ah, okay. Also a client of Sophie's father, so he is involved with the family against the investigation of the murder of Edward's father. He went to search for Edward's whereabouts. What? Perhaps his history led him to the deep woods of Hospital, where he decided to look for clues to track him down. Oh yeah, so that's 4 years between. Okay, fair enough. Finally we got an answer. Thank you. Wait. Yeah, that is 4 years. Okay. The Sandman, from the Sandman, a college student, smart and cheerful. She works with her friends Rachel. Oh. Was that Rachel? I didn't pay attention to that. Fair enough, fair enough. They were also friends in the kindergarten and all of that. Even I remember that. In the Mary kitchen, in the past of her heart was broken by Dave, but she now gets along with him as a friend. Her father works at the credit company and Keith is his client, so they interact. But often coldly, as he said means things to her. Dave asked her to help looking for Will, and she find her way to the Deepwood Hospital thanks to a witness account. Okay. What was it? That is 14 years age between those. Okay. Sure. David Hoover. The Rocket Man. Whatever. I can still not read the protagonist. I could say it nearly. Will's older brother from another mother. He is kind, but unlucky. His father has an affair and a child, so he divorced and died 6 years after Will was born. He lived with his mother for a long time, but she died from a brain. What? A brain tumor? I cannot. Tumor. Okay. He is married, but during this game, his wife is out of board training for work. Okay. Friends with Sophie, the two of them and his wife all get along well. No key from the other series. And now on to Reagan going to drink with him. Alright. Oh, that's Will's mother. Cindy Morton. Or Motto. I don't know. Huh. A novelist, but she is giving English lecture for offension. What? As a side job, like engineer or engineer? I don't know. I can barely read some of these words. Barely get by through. She has a odd personality, so she manipulate what? I cannot read that word. Oh well. Then she married Dave's father. She didn't know he had a wife and a kid, and only learned everything when he died. When she talked to Dave over the phone, she didn't want to tell Will about his father, and this refused Dave's offer to pay for the college. But this is resolved in the end of the game. True, because this is a game. Remember that. I should save. Just for safety precaution. I didn't... Oh yeah, they are here. Please, let me not read what they are going to say. That's all I have to say. Do we go with the... I want to hear Sophie as the last one. Because it's such a good voice, and Helena, voice actor.
Hi, my name's Morty, and I had the honor of playing Will in this game. Before I talk a little bit about my involvement with the Strange Men series and the Hanged Man specifically, I'd like to tell you a short story. Before now, I've never voice acted in a more professional setting. The closest I've ever gotten to any of it is sitting in dark rooms playing games with my friends. It's sort of a tradition. We'll boot up a small game, and whoever's there participates by giving a character or two a voice. It became one of our main ways to bond as a group. Over the years, we've done that a lot. My friends were impressed by what I was able to do, but I figured I'd never really have a chance getting a real role. So, up until now, I just did it for fun. The jump from just a fun to playing the main character was huge, but I was so excited and humbled by the fact that someone saw me, a weirdo with dubiously absent gender, way too much time on their hands, as main character material. The prospect of being able to play this game with my friends and show them how far I've come is thrilling, and I'm beyond honored to have been given this chance. Which brings me to my place in the Hanged Man. I've watched and played the Strange Men series since at least 2013, and I was eager to see what the next installment might be. I saw VG Person's link to the auditions page at some point, and I was intrigued. At the urging of my friends, I thought there was nothing to lose by sending in a couple auditions and see what happened. I didn't think anything was going to come of it, if I'm being honest, because I was going to enjoy the game no matter what happened. Imagine my surprise, waking up one morning before class to see an email from Udi, not only saying that I landed the part as Will, but I was almost directly aligned with her vision. Again, it was humbling. And in that moment, I made a commitment to myself and everyone involved. I was going to bring it as the most emotionally unstable but relatable 14-year-old boy I could be. I'll never be sure of people's impressions until after the fact, but just knowing that I brought my A-game into this project makes me proud of the work I've produced.
I will also say it's really done. Really good. Good hit on it. There's just some things.
And here we are! Hundreds of lines and countless hours spent in a tiny booth later. Despite technical issues of school equipment, threats of getting sick, stresses to my busy college schedule, I've made it to the other side, proud of the work that everyone has done. In closing, a sincere thank you to Udi for believing in what I brought to the table and giving me a chance. I also have additional thanks for VG Person for all her hard work in translating and bringing games to English speakers, and the cast of The Boogeyman and The Hanged Man for giving it all they've got and inspiring me to do the same. Right now I'm prepping a lot of new social media accounts for more public face as a content creator, but I'll be putting out some extended thoughts about my role as Will and my involvement with The Hanged Man at some point. You'll be able to find a link to that and other things at MortyK on Twitter. I'll also eventually make a video about the Strange Men series and how I think it all connects, so I hope to see you all very soon.
Okay! Thank you.
Hello, and congratulations on making it all the way into this room. You must be quite the gamer. My name is Louis Badalment. I'm an up-and-coming actor and writer. If you're curious about me, I've also written a book called Tales I Grew Up With, The Grandparents, which you could find on Amazon.com, and I'm highly involved with a fun online series called The With Voices Project, which you could find out more about on TV Tropes. Additionally, I do live-action acting. I'll be playing the role of Torres in an upcoming web TV series called Beyond Scope. But that's probably enough self-promotion. Were you expecting that Pop would be used in all the ways he was used in this story? I sure wasn't. First, he was made to be Will's mouthpiece. Then Will chased him all throughout that old abandoned building like Alice chased that white rabbit in Wonderland. And finally, he became Will's cheerleader. Pop's just the most versatile rat ever. Say, which of Uri's Strange Man series did you like best? Besides the Hanged Man, my other favorite is her first one, the Crooked Man. But that's just me. Almost a pity that this will be the last installment of the Strange Man series, but I'm sure Uri has gotten even greater ideas in store. Can't wait to see them in the future.
Okay. I know the litter is the last thing I have to see and read also. So I'm just glad I don't have to do that. Hi, Dave.
Hello everyone, I'm Ro. Congratulations on clearing
I'm
the
Ro.
Hangman. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did recording. I really wasn't expecting David to show up in this new game, but I'm very happy to reprise my old role. If you played the Boogeyman and got to the bonus room, you may have listened to my message there. I said I might start a YouTube channel and voice the Crooked Man, which is the game that David stars in. The channel hasn't been fleshed out yet, and I haven't made any content. I apologize. I still plan to do both of these things, but real life is pretty busy. I hope eventually I
fair.
can do something that you, our gracious audience, will enjoy. If you'd like to contact me, or would like for me to do some voice work, or would just like to send me some comments, feel free to send me a message or comment on my YouTube. My skeleton of a channel is ROUKURO, and this time I promise I'll actually respond. Thank you for listening.
I'm not gonna do that. And if you see this, only do it if... Only contact the people if you actually want to work with them. Otherwise, we have our own life to figure out. And yeah, it's actually a good message. I'm kind of sad he didn't have done that back then, but it have been, what, 6 years? He might still be busy. Who knows? My keyboard is more weird than normal. It's like blinking at me sometimes.
Hey there, thanks for playing the Hangman. I'm Makori, and I provide the voice for Cindy Morton in this game. Now, while I was working on this, I was actually also providing another voice for a different RPG horror game called Kego Totori. You may know me as the voice behind Hotaru, who is a completely different character from Cindy in almost every single way possible, but I still hope I did Cindy justice. Now, if you haven't already, please go show Uri some support, not only for the Strange Men series, but any other projects they work on in the future. Having worked with RPG Maker myself, it is definitely more difficult than it looks, and to see such a well-continued series progress this way is just very inspiring and very interesting. So, again, I hope you go show them support, because they definitely deserve it. So once again, thanks for playing.
Okay.
Sup guys, how y'all doing? It's me, it's your best friend, Blue Neon Lighchu, back to voice Keith from the last game, The Boogeyman. You can just call me Neon for short. I heard Keith was going to be in the next game after we finished The Boogeyman, but I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. A pleasant surprise if you ask me. It was enjoyable to voice Keith once again, albeit a ton of lines to record and whatnot, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Anyway, congratulations on beating the Hangman and getting to the secret ending. Go around and see what the other voice actors have to say. They certainly deserve the credit just as much as anyone.
Sure.
Oh, I guess I should also mention how to get in touch with me, right? I'll just leave my contacts here. Fair warning, I'm horrible at keeping in touch, but you can always trust me to eventually get back to you, even if it is within a month. Anyway, enjoy.
At least it is people still using Skype. That will be weird. Well, it has been such a long time. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep all of this. Maybe I am, maybe I don't. Time will tell.
Hi. I guess I'm back. Serene Harper, reporting for Juicy. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had a brilliant time playing it. Uri has been working really hard on this game, so let's all congratulate her on finishing it. And for wrapping up the Strange Man series with a big round of applause. Yay!
She's so
I
cheerful.
really wasn't expecting Helena to reappear in this game, but here she is. Uri messaged me a few months ago asking if I could voice Helena again, and to be honest, I was quite surprised. I sincerely thought that her role ended in The Boogeyman, and technically it did. Uri did tell me she'd only have a few lines, but I was more than okay with it. I just didn't expect it to be like that. You could have given me a forewarning that the parents would be flirting so I could have avoided getting embarrassed, Uri. I can still feel my face burning. I blame you. I don't have much to say. I think I've run my mouth enough on my TPM message. I guess I can tell you guys what I've been up to. I've started working on my own games, 5 of them in fact, interchangeably because I love being miserable. But they won't be out for a long time as I'm extremely busy with everything else. 3 of them are visual novels, while the other 2 are being made using the RPG Maker 2005 engine. 2 of them are silly, while the rest are rather heavy and full of misery and horror, kinda. So, yep. Anyway, enough of that. Congratulations once more on finishing The Hanged Man, and I hope you enjoyed the Strange Man series altogether. I know I did. Send tons of love and praises Uri's way, she definitely deserves them. That's all spoiler rotten. Anyways, you guys know where to find me. For those who don't, my Twitter handle is I'm creative that way. I sound way too happy. Take care always and catch you later.
She sounds like a cheerful, kind person. Human person. It's kind of both.
I'm Adam McMillan, the voice of Robert Hayes. Congratulations on beating the Hanged Man. I had so much fun with this character and getting to experience the way his personality unfolded. I'm an aspiring voice actor, and I've been able to be a part of other projects such as Pokemon The True Abridged series, Beyond School, and a new project called In the Flesh. I also upload YouTube videos at youtube.com.
Okay, fair enough.
Hope you have a good time.
Luck with that, sir. Who I want to hear it. Yeah.
Hey there. I'm not one for speaking much about myself, but congratulations on finishing the game. I hope that you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed participating in voice acting. This is my first ever voice acting experience, and I hope that everything on my end was good enough to immerse you. I want to thank Uri for giving me such a great opportunity to experience something so new to me, as well as my girlfriend for letting me know that voice acting auditions were occurring for this game. Currently, I am a theater student who enjoys playing many video games and watching many anime in my free time. I think I fit an okay person to do voice acting, right? Feel free to contact me through my email.
Everyone can be a voice actor.
If they want to be. But sometimes it's more harder and can mess up the voice. Even like this.
Well, that is something new to tell about. Oh, well, I thought you would have spoken longer. Don't say, though, that portrait is the thing I think of. Maybe it is, alright.
Hi, I'm Star Leader or Arian, and I am the voice of Young Will. Congratulations on finishing the second playthrough of the game! Yay! I was really excited when I found out I would voice in The Hanged Man, as I have loved the Crooked Man series, and I remember playing all sorts of RPG games with my cousins and reading aloud the lines for the voiceless characters. I'm really happy that 10 years later I'm still doing it, but on a more serious level. I found that voicing Will when he was young was different from voicing other younger versions of characters, as these types of characters are commonly shown to display a contrast between before and after a major event. But this young Will is shown to you while he's going through that major change and still trying to understand and find his way in the situation. So he's caught between a time of innocence but also a time of acceptance and growth. A lot of other young boys I have voiced were still stuck in that innocent and naive time of their lives, and I would make it a focus to sound really cute and clinging to that side. Will is young and still has much to learn, but he's also trying to understand where his life is heading. That really defined an important goal to me, to grasp his innocence but still show his struggle to find his way out of this storm. I really love Will, and seeing everyone's work made me really honored to be a part of this team. I hope you enjoyed playing, and thank you so much for listening.
Problem. To be fair, I would have thought even the small ones and the mother was the same voice. So, well, it took me off guard with that.
Hi, I'm Matti Mali. I'm also known as hedonistic actor around the webs. I have a YouTube channel. There's some of my reviews about Finnish movies and my own creative efforts and stuff I haven't published there in a while, but hopefully by the time this game has been published, there's more stuff. But yeah, I haven't played any of the Strange Men games before, but I knew they had a reputation, so when my fellow voice actor Teach provided a link to this casting call in a Skype group we both are in, I decided to give it a try if I could leave my mark on something that is downloaded by, I don't know, thousands maybe. So yeah, thanks to Uri for giving me this opportunity. And even though my role as a motel owner wasn't that big, I made those 6 lines, goddammit. Yeah. Well, when after completing the recording, I did play the other 3 games, and yeah, they had their own problems, each one of them. I could go more detail, but I want to say that what is common to all of those 3 is strong writing and great feelings, and almost makes you cry, kind of a hefty drama. So I really dig the writing and many of the characters the series has to offer. Well, because I had such a small role in this during one scene, I can go most of the Hanged Man by blind, so it's going to be an interesting experience for me as well once this game is released. So hopefully I will enjoy it as much as you do. But I guess I could tell something about myself. I have done voice acting before. This is like my, I don't know, 20th, 15th project, something around those lines. I've began in 2012, and most of my voice acting experience comes from Manix Expression site's podcast plays. They are most of the time well written too. Perhaps my most prolific one is a Star Citizen machinea called Combined Arms, where I play the main villain, this sadistic space pirate captain or something, rather. And, well, I don't know what else to say, so I guess I thank you for and congratulate you for completing the Handman, the final grand finale in this quadrilogy, and yeah, have a nice day.
Thanks. Sure, apparently. Wasn't yeah. We gotta talk to the dog as the last or third last. I'm not even sure. Because I like the dog voice.
Congratulations on completing The Hanged Man. Can I make some clap sounds? You did it! So, what ending did you get? Good? Bad? Or does this room only appear in the good one? Well, you'll know, I guess. So, how's it going, guys? I'm Stray Hiryu, a Let's Player on YouTube. I have been looking forward to this game ever since the Boogeyman, and I have been keeping an eye out if it's also gonna have voice acting. So, when I saw that auditions were up, I went for it and got a part. It's an extra, but still happy that I got a voice in. It's also my first time to actually voice act in a game. Even though I didn't have that many lines, I still tried my best and hoped it turned out great. I had some fun doing them. Thank you, Yuri, to let me have a part. Well, enough talking to me. Talk to the other voice actors.
Yeah, thanks. What's that guy? Isn't this the creative standing right there? I know to the far right, like here, that is the person. Oh, wait. That was the. Right. But who is that?
Hey, I'm Leannis, or, well, some of you know me as Ringer. I also make pixel horror games, and I don't know if you've heard of them, but I call them the UX series, and currently in progress is Flux and Lux. And I've been a huge fan of Uri's games, and well, I only played the Crooked Man, and I counted how many times I died, and I died approximately 33 times. And I was using a walkthrough. It took me about 2 hours to get through it.
Wait,
But,
she was using a walkthrough. Okay, sure.
Even though I'm a horror game enthusiast and a horror game creator, I really like voice acting, and I wanted to try out for this game, and I thought it would be fun. I didn't think I would be able to be accepted into the game as an actual voice actor, so I woke up one day and I saw that I received a message from Uri, and I was crying. I was crying because I was so excited to be part of this project. So, I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. And, I hope you enjoyed my performance. Keep an eye out for my own games too. I'd appreciate if you would play some of them. And in the future, I hope that you'll see me in even more games. Thank you.
Look. Even they're not gonna see those, I guess. I'm not fully sure. Maybe.
Hey there. I'm JT Homeslice, or Jamie, whatever you like. I dabble in a bunch of creative stuff like YouTube junk, the occasional dumb game, music, and now voiceover. I saw a friend post about the auditions and thought I'd throw my hat in the ring. I researched the Strange Man series beforehand and thought they were really cool. I'm really happy to be a small part of this rad series. This is actually the first project I've been a part of as a voice actor. It's a huge honor. I hope to be a part of Uri's projects in the future too. Anyway, if you want to see what I'm up to, Twitter is the best bet, at JT Homeslice. I'm JT Homeslice pretty much everywhere else too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I'm Patrick Coons, the voice of the Hanged Man. Thanks for playing the game and talking with me.
Ew.
Especially you, Zach. Thank you, Yuri, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this series that I have enjoyed so much. Also, thank you, Maddie, for pushing me to do this in the first place. It's my first voice acting role, and I'd like to thank you for getting me here. Stay beautiful, folks, and I hope you get to hear from me again.
You did a good job. How about this weird pirate?
Hello, this is Teach. I am the creator of the With Voices series, which takes games like these and gives them voices. So you can imagine my surprise when I actually get to take part in a game like this. I am very fascinated with the Strange Men series, and have always been looking forward to the next installment in the story. I have always loved how one installment leads to the other, and at the same time the way each one is a unique story with a different kind of strange man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to take part in this final installment of the Strange Men series, and I love the aspect of a fully voiced game. I'll gladly try out for any future game Uri tries to make.
I could make a pun saying they're still missing the Invisible Man, but how will you find him? That is the dumbest pun I ever did today. Okay, cool.
By the way, for those of you who are wondering about my work, I've done Mogiko Castle with voices, The Great Garden with voices, and Garden Great Thou with voices. I'm currently working on Undertale with voices, Genocider, and Secret of Mana Theater with voices, and one of these days I'll tackle the Crooked Man with voices and the Sandman with voices. Though I wonder what I should do once I reach the Boogeyman with voices.
Oh, so he's trying to... Ah, okay, now I get it. He make his own voices on those games. I'm like, what? I got a bit confused there. Did we talk to this guy? Let's do it.
Hello, I'm MCB Actual.
We
though
didn't.
You can call me Al. And I voice the fishing store clerk in The Hanged Man. Though, I should say I've always had terrible luck with fishing. The only fish I ever caught was using a bit of cheese, but I digress. About 3 years ago, I was introduced to my first RPG horror game, Mermaid Swamp. Now, numerous translated games later, I'm extremely grateful that my first attempt at voice acting was for one of Uri's works. In a way, things have come full circle, though it's probably a circle of horror, monsters, and bad endings.
Fair point.
Anyhow, I'd like to express my deepest thanks to Uri for making this all possible, to VG Person for their impeccable translations, and to you, the player, for coming along for the ride. You can find me hanging around, pun intended, on YouTube and Twitter as MCB Actual, so feel free to swing by and say hello.
Even back.
So, thank you for playing The Hanged Man, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Or night, depending on when you're playing the game, I suppose. Take care.
Even back then, making puns. No. And it was intended. Fine.
Arf, bark, growl, howl, whine, and woof. Which is your favorite dog noise? I'm quite partial to whining and whimpering myself. Hello to you and congratulations on making it into yet another one of Uri's Games bonus rooms. I hope you had fun, or if you were watching someone else play through that you enjoyed the story at least. My username's Altepejo Loco, but you can call me Loco. My real name is Francisco Lorbilaos, but don't bother remembering it.
That
Uri's
was
Games
Spanish.
I'm not attempting to suck up here.
I think.
I genuinely love that aspects of real-life drama, psychological horror, and potentially unexplained supernatural events all coexist in here the Blank Man series.
I like the blank is just like underscored. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I auditioned for a lot of the adult male roles very close to the deadline, so I was kind of surprised that I was contacted to take even a single one of them. It ended up being Old Man E, I think, and I had to submit a lot of weird takes for said role. So when I found out that it was for Old Billy, a dog, I thought that Uri must have wanted one of my deeper, gravelly attempts. So I recorded my lines like that. Except it turns out she actually liked a different take for that role. And I only learned this around the time the area where I live in was particularly noisy due to a city fair and lots of rain. Needless to say, at the time I'm recording this, I might still be about to make a third alternate take, because I can't seem to reproduce the wheezing voice she wanted perfectly anymore. I have no idea how I did it during my audition. Anyway, I'm not a professional by any means, in fact I'm unemployed. I'd like to make games, but mostly I'm known for drawing, animating very slowly, and talking over video games whilst mishearing other people. I have no idea if players who see this room have seen every ending, but hopefully you have, because I'd like to maybe speak with those players right now, especially the ones who saw an ending with Old Billy. Everyone else, close your eyes and cover your ears, okay? So, I think it's a comforting idea that Will gets to be with Old Billy in that ending. There's nothing more ideal than an imaginary dog for someone who lost their fingers, you know? It's the only kind of dog
that
the
ending.
person might still get to pet by imagining that they're petting it. Sure, it's a little morbid, but you have to take your silver linings where you can find them, you know?
I actually think that was the first bad ending I got. Maybe it was the second one. It's one of those two, of course.
In conclusion, old Billy's a good dude. Anyway, hope you're all happy and well. See you.
It would have been more fun if he said a good pops or nah, a good dog. Oh, fine, okay.
Hi there! Thank you so much for playing the Hangman. Did you have a great time? I hope you did! I'm Jess, and I provide the voice for Regan in this game. This is my first time recording for an RPG horror game, and it was such a treat. I'm so thankful to be a part of this wonderful project, and I wish the best for everyone in the cast and to Uri on all their future projects that is to come. And a special thank you to Angie. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now, so thank you, Angie. A good way to reach me is at my public Twitter account, R4V3NBR4IN, which also is Ravenbrain. I usually post all projects that I'm in there. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. And once again, thank you so much for playing the Hangman.
Okay, sure. Now for the voice of Sophie. That's always nice to hear. Also with the Helena was nice to hear. So.
Hi there, guys. It's me, Chocolate, the voice of Sophie. Congrats on beating the game. I hope you had a good, spooky time playing it. I'm really glad to be in another game in this series, and I'm really excited to play the finished game. Thanks to Uri for making these games, and VG Person for translating them, and all the other voice actors in the games, because you guys are really, really great. I've actually been working on it for a while, but didn't mention it before, so I'll say it here. I'm also working on a game. It's called Dollhouse, and it's kind of a surreal adventure game. It's taking a while since I'm trying to make most of the resources myself, but it's definitely coming along. Anyway, if you want to reach me, I have a Twitter, Art Tumblr, DeviantArt, and a Facebook artist page, and the usernames on all of those
Yeah.
Also, I really love rats. I felt the need to say that because I had to pretend that I was disgusted by a rat when I, in fact, am the opposite of disgusted by rats. I love them. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, fair enough. Then we have the letter. I have a message for the translator VG Person who has a huge help on the transition from this time. Mission Person first translated The Crooked Man and has since helped accumulated with the others three. Oh boy. Hi, it is VG Person, or VG Person. I'm not good at reading that. Just like the Boogeyman. I translate this game in advance so that Yuri could recruit English voice actors after their rough learning experience. That was TBM. Yuri took a different approach to the voice acting this time. She is completely the whole rest of the game first, then handle the voice acting. I think this made life easier for everyone. Yuri could just focus on the game before worried about recording, and my work as the voice actor's work wasn't spread out over such a long period of time. Also rather than just scripting, we could use the finished game as a refreshing. I don't know. Rephrase. Yeah, rephrase. I can still read. It's just kind of blur after being here in 4 hours. Being able to translate with full content as I usually can helps a lot, and I think the voice actor benefit too. I glad to help Yuri consume the Strange Man series. The series that led me to her in the first place. I look forward to help with her future adventures. Was that it? I'm on free now? I'm on truly free now. After 4 hours and nearly 8 minutes. I'm actually free. What does it say when I went in? Oh, it was just going in here. Okay, fine. Good. Thanks. I'm free. I'm done. I got the good ending. Even that rat was dead was the most sad part of it all. But, well, all animals cannot live forever, even the humans. I should not say that, but let's help each other, drink some water, and look out and seek some help if you need it. So, with that on, see you next time, tigers. I need food. I need everything. I'm done. I'm free. Now I just have to edit everything. Bye bye. Good luck with that, tiger.